Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Kenganda News. I'm Shalom and I'm your host for today. Let's get to it. Well, you know about the pandemic that has been spreading all over the world, and recently it has invaded Africa and now East Africa as well. Apart from World Health Organization that's pulling all its strings to try and fight the pandemic, billionaires like Jack Ma, who is Chinese by the way, and the co-founder of Alibaba has donated to all the 54 African countries testing kits and masks. And our famous Cristiano Ronaldo, drumroll, has allegedly offered his CR7 hotels to be turned into hospitals, and he's going to pay all the doctors and the workers this entire time. One of the recent cases in East Africa has actually been in Kenya, who are our neighbors, and their cases have increased from 4 to 7 as of 18th March. And some of our tycoon brothers in Kenya are just posting inspirational quotes on their platforms. According to the Kenyans on Twitter and the netizens. They actually went on Twitter and called out the billionaires in their country for their deafening silence on the pandemic that is actually spreading so fast in their country, instead of following the footsteps of the other billionaires all over the world. According to them, actually, they say and believe that philanthropy is not anywhere close to the minds of these tycoons or even in their vocabulary. Can you imagine? And all they think about is building hotels, building malls, and buying private jets and helicopters and popping bottles of champagne. Instead, humanity is going down the drain. Some of the billionaires that are well known in Kenya are actually Chris Kirubi, who is the director of Centum Investment Limited and also chairs Capital FM and DHL Kenya Limited. And also Manu Chandaria. But think about it. Is it actually the obligation of these billionaires to lift a single finger, even just one, to the pandemic spreading so fast in their country? I don't think so, because they've worked so hard to actually earn all the money they have to reach where they are now. So no one should actually judge them for not doing anything. They should not actually be compared with the other billionaires because they've worked so hard. Both of them have worked so hard, yes. They've worked so hard to be where they are. They've worked so hard to earn all the money that they have. And the other billionaires are doing it out of choice and motive. So we should not really blame them for anything. Still in Kenya, based on the government directive to ban public gatherings and events, including church services, schools are being shut down because they don't want the students or pupils to actually acquire the pandemic or spread it to any of their colleagues. Also, workers are being urged to stay at home, work at home, unless it's a must for them to actually go to their offices to maybe pick something or check on something. A church in Nairobi has come out to support the government's directive and is urging its members who are planning to actually get married to push their plans. Or they could actually settle for a 30-minute wedding with not more than 10 guests. So, let me tell you about our modern African wedding. First, it's the preparations, because you have to go to the salon to do your hair and makeup. This applies for both the bride and the groom. You get it? And then the church is next. But your way to church is an entire journey, and you take an entire year to reach there because of our roads and the traffic. Then the church service, oh my God. You doze off because it's so long, since the bride's parents have to speak, the bridegroom's parents have to speak, the priest, all this has to go on, and this takes time. But the best part is the reception, and that's the part most, and actually not most, everyone likes, because it's the food. Most of them go for the food. So you know what this means. Do not come with your entire family for this event. Do not come as an uninvited guest, because the doors will be closed in your face, literally. And finally, definitely no wedding crashers. This is not your lane, honeys. Also, if you're the average income guy, this is the best time. I repeat, best time to throw a wedding party, because you definitely can't afford this. It's just less than 10 guests. And 30 minutes, come on. You can do this. So this is my scenario of a 30-minute wedding. There will definitely be no salon, so no makeup for the bride. I just hope she doesn't end up looking like the troll in Merlin. Also, boda. They'll have to take a boda because that's the realest OG to beat the traffic. This East African traffic. This is the main way to beat it. Then no long sermons, because the priest will just refer to the Bible verses. No speeches from the bridegroom's parents or the bride's parents. And for the vows, he'll just be like, bless you, you're now husband and wife. You wear the rings from home because you don't wear them when you step out of the house anyway, so it's irrelevant now. And for the food, you can see we have everything for you. So pick anything you'd like as you go out, and go in peace. May God be with you as you leave this place, because you have only 5 minutes left to be home. Thank you. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like it and subscribe to our channel, and follow us on all our social media platforms, Kenganda. Also, click on the bell for notifications. I'm your host, Shalom. Till next time. Bye.